Three. Hey, what's up, Ramez? How you doing, man? I see you're suited up and ready to go. Look at you, Superman.
Yeah, yeah, you just gotta, dress the part and, I'm
Yeah,
working every day trying to help my clients out. Thank you for
very good.
having me.
Very good. Now you're keeping a routine, I take it, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, I wake up, do some sort of activity in the morning and do my calls as well and,
Very
try to
good.
help out my clients. I'm doing a lot of virtual showings now and FaceTime, if
Okay.
someone wants to see a home, and doing a lot of buyer consultations on FaceTime, Zoom, and, trying to transition into this market here that we're
The
in.
new normal, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, so that's very innovative that you're doing that because not a lot of agents are, in fact, doing the virtual tours or the FaceTime or Google Duo, whatever the type of phone that they're. Tell me a little bit more of how that's kind of panning out. Are you seeing that people are embracing that technology?
yeah, I think right now it just getting started when it initially started with the whole shelter in place thing. I think a lot of people were backing away,
Yeah.
and now that it's going to last for a while, I think it's going to be until May 1st
Yeah.
now, and maybe even longer. Nobody really knows, but
That's true.
people are getting adjusted to the new normal, and I'm excited to help my clients out either way.
Yeah, that's really, really awesome. Now, I'm sure you're getting this a ton on both sides, right? From sellers and buyers. Is this a good time to sell? Is this a good time to buy? What are you telling people?
Yeah, that's a great question, Ed, and thank you for bringing that point up. I think when someone is ready to buy or sell, it's always a very good time. I was looking at my market actually recently in San Mateo County. There's 438 active listings and 323 pending.
Oh, wow.
And in the last week, we actually had 57 new listings and 30 pending. So people are still doing transactions every single day. And when someone is ready to buy or sell, it's more than a good time to actually do that. So I do, advise people to whenever someone's ready, it's a good time.
Yeah, because
So
everybody's situation is different, like you had mentioned to me earlier, and so obviously your advice is going to be custom tailored to that person's specific situation. But my take on it is this: is that we've seen prices pretty much peak, and I think now with this whole COVID-19 thing, I think prices are going to start to soften a little bit. Not so much in our areas because in San Francisco and San Mateo, it's always been a bubble, right? I mean, we live in our own little bubbles because prices here have always been very, very stable. We saw that in 2008, where
exactly,
there was no
exactly.
meltdown, right? Like we saw on the outskirts. But I think on the outskirts, the farther away you get from here, the more you're going to see price reductions. And then on the other side, I just really think, and you tell me, that it's a
Mhm.
great time to buy if you're ready and if you're in a necessary industry, right, where you still are thankfully employed because a lot of people have lost jobs and
Mhm.
you have the wherewithal to do it. What a great time to place offers and negotiate because there's less offers out there. And correct me if I'm wrong. And rates are still low, so you kind of have the trifecta, right? You have more negotiating power, you have less traffic, and then you have still great rates. What are your thoughts?
Exactly, exactly, Ed. So in the past kind of week, or actually from the beginning of March is when we actually didn't have the shelter in place to right now,
Yeah.
we saw actually a 61% decrease in active listings, 60%, around a 60% decrease
Wow.
in pendings, and we actually saw 8% increase in sold listings. So there's
Oh, interesting.
a lot of out there and there's still people trying to buy, and
Yeah.
to your point of less activity, that does have an advantage to the buyers. Less offers being on the table, less people wanting to do offers because not knowing what's going to happen in the future. But whenever someone's ready, you can definitely get a good deal out there, and you know ready to help, and would love the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
That
That
we
that
can do, and buyers, if someone is looking to purchase a property, understanding the fact that there's no showings, in person, but that we can definitely do a virtual showing. And if
perfect.
when it comes that someone wants to do a buyer's consultation, we can do Zoom, Facebook, or whatever options they're open to, and also I put people on the automatic listing alerts, and I have a lot of off market in San Mateo County, where I specialize in, or anywhere in the Bay Area, since I have a lot of I have a big network of agents that I work with. And just basically anything can be done electronically with what we have now, and kind of shifting towards online and virtual is the new norm now,
Yeah.
especially with the social distancing going on, and kind of not knowing when it's going to end. So, it's always a good time to either buy or sell. Buying, there's less competition. Selling, there's actually also, less competition. When there's more inventory out there, you're going to see that people and buyers have more choices. So, it's always a good time to kind of get in there and have your real estate goals met. And if someone kind of reaches out to me, it depends on their situation, but we can
Yeah.
definitely handle that.
Yeah, and you can
Uh,
custom tailor it to their situation. And thank you
yeah,
for giving me those metrics. Boy, I had no idea that it was in the 60s%,
yeah,
uh,
yeah,
this kind of swing. But yeah, there's always light, right, in darkness, right? And I think that there's
exactly.
wonderful opportunities right now. And I think anybody who is seriously looking to sell or to buy, the number one thing is make sure that you're hiring somebody like Ramez who knows their stuff. Now is the time more than ever where advice and education really, really matter and really count. Somebody needs to walk you through this and to present
Hmm.
to you and really hustle to present you greater opportunities. I just think now is a really good time to partner up. Nobody's talking about iBuyers anymore. You notice now it's all about us human beings again. We're not,
Exactly.
look, the human race isn't going anywhere, people. We're going to be here. And there's no
Yeah,
robots that are going to be able to do what this man does. How can they get a hold
exactly.
of you?
Yeah, you can just reach out to me. My number is 650-773-7165. And I have, my business card is over here, and there's my information here. I don't know if you can, but
There you
maybe
go, right there.
I can send that to you guys. I'm trying to get, yeah, no
Right.
problem.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
All
And,
right.
I am very responsive. So if anybody
Yes,
needs
you are.
anything at all, you can reach out to me anytime. And based on what my buyers or sellers are looking for, I will do a customized plan and make sure anything that they need is taken care of. And I'll check up to them, whenever they need it. So thank you, Ed, for having me
No,
on
thank you.
here.
Thank
And
you very much.
uh,
You're always very insightful and always positive, which is another trait, by the way. Make sure that your agent is extremely positive, that they see opportunity, they don't see doom. That's very important.
exactly.
All right, brother. Thank you so much for your time. You have a great
All
day
right.
and stay healthy.
Thanks, Ed.
All right, bud.